Number 2 of Coffee Talk. Chris Campanelli is here. Where's your coffee, sir?
Nobody told me that I needed a cup of coffee, David, but I would definitely down a cup of coffee.
You can bring a cup of coffee anytime you choose.
Well, since I'm in the show so much, I'll remember that next time.
And anytime it's Coffee Talk, anytime if it's not Coffee Talk.
It's true.
Just bring a cup with you.
I usually jump on your Coffee Talk on the socials.
And we're happy to have you.
Oh.
All right, now it's microfiber duster time.
Yes, it is.
4 pieces in this pack up. And I have one of your earlier duster kits.
Yes.
Still use it.
Sure.
Love it.
Yeah.
Does the job for me, but these are newer colors. Your wife Stella does the colors.
She does, yeah, newer colors. And of course with this is the handheld dusters, but we have little extension poles built inside 2 of these dusters. You can go all around the house. I love this. We buy those knickknacks in the house, David, because we want our house to look nice, but we don't want to necessarily clean them. But if you have the right tool to do the right job, you can get rid of that dust, not just getting those disposable products.
I call them dust catchers.
Dust catch, you're 100% right.
Because they catch the dust.
They sure do.
And they hold on to it. So you want to get rid of it.
You know what else catches the dust? This guy right here.
This guy.
Holds
because
on
remember,
to it.
microfiber
right.
is like thousands of sticky fingers.
That's right.
Just doesn't move the dust around. It grabs it, removes it.
Grabs it and gets rid of it.
Now we have 3 colors. You choose a color because it either matches your house or makes you smile.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. This is copper. Here's the copper. We have it for you in berry. And finally we have it for you in aqua. Now, you're getting 4 pieces. Chris, you want to describe the 4 pieces? As we pull out a little bit, we'll,
sure.
on this aqua, we'll show the 4 pieces.
So you get 2 of the handheld dusters, 2 of the large ones. This is the large handheld. You see that this one has the extension pole in it. Then you get 2 of what I like to call the detail dusters. They're smaller dusters, but that one also has a handheld in it as well. I love this one for the dashboard of the car, where the glass meets the dashboard and you kick it all the way down there. Fantastic.
And it fits and reaches, right?
Sure does, absolutely.
All right, let me hang it back up here.
Sure.
But I wanted to point that out. All right, now we have, just so we can say, 60 people in our chat.
Hello, 60 people.
60 people. Tim is here, Nancy is here, Sandra, Patty, Christy, Kathy, Diana, Irene, Jillian, Benet, B-E-N-E-T, Benet.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of people.
I would like a beignet.
It could be a beignet. A beignet is covered with powdered sugar, and it's usually fried dough.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which would be great for a duster, because all of that powdered sugar is kind of like dust.
It's bound to get everywhere,
all
right?
over the countertop. But ordinarily, what would you do to dust in the house? You would get something like this. It's a toy-like in comparison, but the worst part about these is that you have to go buy more disposable products, because when you're done using this, I'm sorry to say that you have to throw it in the trash and then go back and buy more. Or maybe you're using what your grandmother used, which is a feather duster. And, you know, David, in the Civil War, that was a good tool. But now, not so much, because dust just gets everywhere in the house. And you see that the feather duster is just pushing it around. Well, microfiber is very different. Microfiber is like millions of sticky fingers that lift, trap, and remove the dust. Everything's trapped in here. When this gets dirty, I go outside, I give it a little shake, or maybe shake it off in the trash can, and I get to use it over and over and over again for years and years. Here's the choice.
Can I wash this?
You can. If it gets really dirty, I would rinse it under the sink with just a little bit of tap water and some Dawn dish soap, but make sure when you do, you kind of really get that
and let it dry
water out
thoroughly before you use it again.
and let it air dry so that it nice fluffs up. But the choice is, you buy something like this that you use for years and years, or you continue buying disposable products. Now, you said you have an earlier version.
I do.
Do you remember about how long you purchased it?
It had to have been like 5, 6, 7...
5, 6, or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Have you bought more of these since?
No.
That's the whole idea.
Used to buy those.
Used to, right.
Used to.
This is going to do a much better job and save you a lot more money in the long run.
All right. Now, in tight spaces,
Yes.
this will fit. Now, I have wide wooden blinds in my family room.
Yes.
I chose them because they looked really good.
Yes.
But they hold dust like you would not believe.
And they're very difficult to clean, to your point. We're going to show you that.
And you have to take a class to remove them.
Yeah, well, nobody wants to remove the blinds. You put them up for a reason, right?
So you just run the duster over them.
Yes, we put a nice soft silicone tip here that you're not going to scratch or mar those blinds, but in those hard to reach places. Now I can get all the way down here, because ordinarily I can't fit my hand in there, but this goes all the way down to the bottom. Give it a couple little spins. I can get rid of that. These are also bendable, so I'm going to bend it and then bend it again, David. Now here, I can do the ceiling fan blade on both sides, but you know what? Ceiling fan blades are not eye level. They're way up high, so that's why we put an extension pole inside of this handle.
Look at
so
you, mister.
When you go to the store and you buy a disposable product, this is the up-high duster that you get. So first of all, to replace the kit that we're presenting to you today, you would have to buy 2 disposable duster kits. Ours, we're not going to do that. This one gets way up high, David.
Right.
Even if I wanted to get the second-story balcony way up high, okay, I can still do that. I can get all of these balusters if I wanted to.
Housekeeping's very happy with you.
Oh, yeah, it's always the one spot that I clean. But again, when we think about these tools, I think about my mom. She's 87 years old, still lives independently, but I don't want her moving furniture, getting a chair, getting a ladder, getting a step stool. I want her feet firmly planted on the ground, but give her the tool that allows her to get way up high and way down.
Up high and do all the cleaning. Now,
That's
when
right.
you have your HVAC serviced, you're lucky if they change the filter.
Yes.
Check the compressor outside.
Yes.
Check the unit, make sure it's working properly.
That's right.
You know what they don't do? They don't clean the air intake area inside your home, which can be filthy dirty. This is ideal because it fits in those very tight louvers.
It fits in the louvers. You can get in and behind the dust. You don't even have to worry about it getting out from behind there, because again, this is the front. But those really tight, hard to reach places, David, this little spot here where my finger is, I can just take this, put this in here, give it a couple little spins and twist that out. And then David, if you wanted to maybe do those blinds, those were the blinds that David was talking about.
This is familiar.
So easy to clean when you have the right tool. Rather than taking them down, just use it, 1-2 little swipes, and you're good to go for good.
Who wants to go back to community college and take a class to learn how to take off the blinds? Not me.
Yeah, but look at the difference.
I have a life to lead, cha-cha.
Yeah, here's the difference though, right, David? You can buy disposable products or buy something like this that David, hasn't purchased in 6 or 7 years.
In a long, long time.
That's
now,
right.
we have 3 color choices. We have this in copper, this is the copper, this is berry, and this is aqua. We have all 3 color choices, and you get all 4 pieces for $24 and change. Chris
That's it.
Campanelli,
So
nice
good
to have
be
you back,
here.
sir.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you for being here. Now, let's